Listen up. You want to know if you're actually going to make it, if you're destined for real success or just another person with big dreams and small actions? I'm going to give you 7 signs that separate the future winners from the people who will still be making excuses 5 years from now. And I'm not talking about some feel-good motivational BS. I'm talking about real indicators based on what I've seen building multiple businesses and coaching thousands of entrepreneurs. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where you stand and what you need to do to fix it if you want to join the top 1%. So if you're ready to get real with yourself, let's dive in. Sign number 1, you embrace discomfort. The first sign you're going to do to be successful, you don't run from discomfort, you chase it. Most people wake up immediately, reach for their phone, they hit the snooze, they avoid the hard conversations. They take the easy path every single time, but you're different. I do a cold plunge every single day in 45-degree water. And let me tell you something, 35 days ago, I couldn't do this. But here's what I learned. When you can control that inner voice screaming at you to quit in freezing water, you can control it when the market crashes. You can control it when a deal falls apart. You can control it when life hits you with a punch. This isn't just about physical endurance. This is about forging mental steel. Every second you endure discomfort, every controlled breath you take, you're proving to yourself that your will is stronger than your instincts. If you're someone who wakes up at 5 a.m. when you don't want to, who goes to the gym when you're tired, who makes the sales calls when you're scared of rejection, that's sign number 1. You understand that comfort is the enemy of growth. The people who are going to win are the ones stepping out of the comfort zone daily, not once in a while, daily. Sign number 2, your worth ethic is non-negotiable. Listen, there are certain standards that I live by. I live by discipline, setting high standards for myself. That's non-negotiable. You got to get up every day, wake up at 5 a.m., do the things that you don't want to do. That's the way you grow. While the average person is hitting snooze, scrolling mindlessly, or shoveling junk food, you're stacking micro victories. These non-negotiables compound into a massive advantage. They build the discipline, the energy, and the clarity you need to outwork, outthink, and outperform everyone else. For me, waking up early, before the damn sun, before the world even starts making noise, that's my time to get ahead, to set the tone, to win the morning. It's about constant learning, always sharpening the mind. And it's about eating clean, fueling this machine with precision. Here's the question, what are your non-negotiables? Because if you don't have any, that's your first problem to fix. Sign number 3, you lead yourself before leading others. You understand that all leadership starts with self-leadership. Most CEOs drop off. They just want to be bosses. But you become a leader, you build morale, you show your team, you lead by example. The CEOs out there now, they're not real CEOs. They just want to be the boss. But a true leader, they build their team up. They work with them. They show them by example. They get down in the trenches with them. Here's what I've learned. You can't lead people by fake confidence. You lead by becoming the type of person that makes others say, I don't know what it is about them, but I trust them. That's moral authority. If you're not working on your beliefs, on your mindset, your habits, then forget about becoming the best version of yourself. Forget about leading others. You won't even be able to lead yourself. The people who are going to be successful understand this. The inner war isn't something you win once. You win it daily. In the gym, in your mind, in your sales calls, in your habits. Sign number 4, you've mastered 3 pillars of success: courage, discipline, and mindset. First, courage. You got to get after it. Don't be afraid, build on courage, go after it. Most people let fear control their decisions, but you use that fear as fuel. Second, discipline. You got to do the things that you don't want to do, like waking up at 5 a.m., going to the gym, working out. That's having discipline in your day. Third, the mindset. You got to have proper mindset, which means staying positive, building your relationships with people, not being afraid, not living in scarcity, not living in poverty, but living in abundance. With these 3 key things, mindset, discipline, and courage, that's what you need to be successful. And if you have all 3 working together, you're unstoppable. Sign number 5, you stop believing your own limited beliefs. Listen up. You say you want success, you want a big life, but are you negative? Are you letting laziness run your day? Because if you are, those dreams are going to stay exactly where they are, dreams. You cannot achieve greatness from a place of comfort. That's where mediocrity lives, and laziness. That's cancer to ambition. Your mind is your ultimate weapon, or it's your biggest damn obstacle. So if you let it tell you to hit the snooze, to put it off, to take the easy way out, then you've already lost the fight. The people who are going to make it understand this. You have to cultivate a mindset that thrives on discomfort, that craves the grind, that refuses to settle. Stop letting your thoughts hold you hostage. Take control, flip the switch. Find something in your mind, in your heart, that you want to go do. Go attack it. Stop being lazy, stop being comfortable, change that mindset. Sign number 6, you know how to walk into a room like you own it. What's the importance of getting into a room? You got to have confidence. You got to walk into that room like you own it. Not with arrogance, with confidence. You own the room so people are attracted to you. You want to attract good people, you got to go in there as if you're going to add some value to people. Help, empower. That's how you get into a room. Success often starts with simply getting into that room where connections are made, opportunities arise, and potential is realized. People can feel whether your belief is real. Your conviction opens doors long before your words ever land. When you respect yourself, you start caring about others differently. You start pouring more into your clients. You become more intentional in everything you do, and that makes you undeniable. Sign number 7, and this is the big one. You let doubt and disbelief forge you into something unbreakable. Nobody believes you until you make it. You hear that? You underdogs? The damn fuel, that doubt, that disbelief, let it burn inside you. Let it forge you into something unbreakable. They laugh now. Good, let them laugh. They whisper behind your back. Let them whisper. Their opinions are just noise. This is about unleashing the beast they never saw coming. I've been there. When I was younger, I thought I was operating at a 10. Looking back at it, I was just a stronger version of a 1. But that changed everything for me because now every day I chase my next level. Are you chasing your next level, or are you pretending that you're already there? The people who grow the fastest are the ones who self-correct the fastest. That's what separates professionals from amateurs. Look, here's the hardest truth. Most people say they want more income, more growth, more purpose, but they're still playing defense. They let comfort win. They let distraction win. They let doubt schedule their day. So let me ask you, how many of these 7 signs do you actually have? And be honest with yourself, because self-awareness is the first step to transformation. If you're missing some of these signs, that's not a problem. That's an opportunity. That's room to grow, room to evolve, room to become. Here's what I want you to do right now. Go ask someone you trust, on a scale of 1 to 10, how am I really showing up? If they say you're a 1, that stings, right? But here's what I've learned. Being a 1 is powerful because there's room to grow. Your 1 might already be better than someone else's 10, but it's still your 1. We're chasing your 10, your highest self. You weren't born to be average. You were born to be awake. You were born to lead. You were born to win. Starting today, become your own accountability system. Write down your blind spots. Ask yourself, if I wasn't afraid of what people thought, what would I change today? This is your real sport now. Your fitness, your discipline, your energy. This is your new arena. Every time you skip reps, you skip your potential. Stop looking for comfort. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Lead yourself. Lead your space. Become the kind of person who earns success. The day I decided to become unshakable, everything changed. My energy, my focus, my leadership, it all leveled up. But that started when I stopped chasing comfort and started chasing truth. If this resonated with you, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, and tell me which one of these 7 signs you're working on. And if you're ready to take this to the next level, check out the link in the description. Remember, it's you versus you. That's the war. Win it daily, relentlessly, with honor. Let's go.